Guess what time it is? Time for a massive Empties. Oh my goodness, look. This whole ass trash can is overflowing with Empties. So, I think we should just dive on in. If you're new here, I'm Anna. I'm a little bit spooky. Just a little bit spooky. And apparently I like to collect my garbage and go through it with you guys. And boy, do we have a lot. We're going to have a little bit of hair care, skin care, makeup, body care, all the beauty trash. So yeah, if you like this kind of video, just go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below and let me know if you've used any of these products and your thoughts on them. So without further ado, let's dig in my beauty trash. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start body care because that's like the biggest items in front of me and I just kind of want to get them out of the way. So I've just spread everything out on my desk. Right. So first thing here we have is a White Barn Bath & Body Works Mahogany Teakwood. Another one. I think these are in almost all my Empties because I bought like 8 of them. And we go through them every couple of months. One gets used up. I bought these to keep in my hall bathroom or my husband's bathroom because it's not a super feminine scent. And I think it's just probably my favorite Bath & Body Works scent is the Mahogany Teakwood. I think it's so lovely. It's kind of elevated. It doesn't smell like your typical Bath & Body Works type of scent. And I love it. It's my go-to favorite, and it's a great hand wash. Another thing that's in every one of my Empties is Dr. Teal's. I actually tried out the Equate brand of the Dr. Teal's here. This is the pink Himalayan Epsom salt. It has a much more of a medicinal smell, not a bad smell, but it works fine though. I just don't like the fragrance as much on the Equate, but it does work just as well as the Dr. Teal's otherwise, and it does smell, I think, like their pink Himalayan one. Yeah, it's a pretty good dupe, and it was a little bit cheaper, so let's try it out and see how it goes, and not a bad product. But of course, my favorite here, Common Serenity from Dr. Teal's. I love this one because it's rose scented. I love rose scented Bath & Body products, and yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. I have gone through a bag of it and a bottle of the foaming bath with Epsom salt as well. This is just a really lovely experience. It's a nice rose scent. It's creamy, makes your skin feel good. You don't feel dry or like your skin doesn't feel stripped or anything after you take a bath with this. Just a lovely product. I've been working out lately since I finished doing my physical therapy. I used to just rely on my Dr. Teal's for just my normal aches and pains, but now that I'm doing lots of squats and arm workouts and all the things, your girl's been pretty sore. So the Epsom salt has been my best friend even more. All right, and last thing for body care. Another thing that's in my Empties quite often here is the Old Spice Gentleman's Blend in Coffee and Amber. This is my #1 body wash. It is creamy and soft and just very gentle lather. The fragrance is damn near edible. It smells so good. It is not overly masculine or feminine. It doesn't smell like Old Spice products typically smell. It is very unique, something totally different from them, and the formula of it is what's so unique. It's a very creamy, rich lather. It's a lovely product all around, and I enjoy the heck out of it. I've got my husband hooked on these now, so I go through it twice as fast. I just buy 2 now. I put one in my bathtub and one in the shower for him. So we both love this so much. Okay, let's get on to some hair care because I cleaned out my hair cart. I have a little rolling cart next to me where I keep all my hair care, and I kind of decided to use up a lot of the stuff that was almost empty and been panning a few things and just really organized it and cleaned it out. And I also tried to use up some old shampoos and conditioners that I had just lingering in the cabinet, just to get rid of them, try them out, see if I still like them, whatever. So this one my husband helped me use up. I've had this forever. This is the Herbal Essences Rose Hips shampoo. This is my favorite one from Herbal Essences. I think this is a great shampoo, and I've used it a long time, and it used to be my staple go-to shampoo, and yeah, like to the point where I was buying like the big boy of it, and it's great. And I will probably at some point repurchase this again in the future. This has no mineral oil, no silicones, pH balanced, color safe, infused with a blend of rose hips, vitamin E, and jojoba extracts. I think it's a lovely shampoo formula. It has a nice lather to it, does a good job. Your hair feels clean, but it doesn't feel overly stripped afterwards either. It's just a good one. I enjoy this one so much. Another hair care product I used up is the Kristen S. The One Purple Conditioner. This is a brass reducing, shine renewing, moisturizing and smoothing, safe for daily use, sulfate free conditioner. Now, I'm still working through the shampoo because I felt like I needed so much more of the conditioner. This doesn't offer enough slip, in my opinion, for my hair. I have very stubborn, tangly, dry hair that needs a lot of moisture and slip to it. And this just doesn't quite cut it, so I would like use way more of this than of the shampoo. The shampoo you don't need much of because it is a color depositing shampoo. But yeah, I use this one up much quicker than the other. And like I said, this doesn't offer quite enough slip for my personal preferences, so I probably won't repurchase the conditioner. However, I love the shampoo. Other than that, it's a good system. I like a little bit more slip to my conditioners. This is keratin safe, cruelty free, free of sulfates, parabens, phthalates, and safe for color treated hair, obviously. Good stuff though, and I really do enjoy just about everything from Kristen S. I've tried. This might be like the lowest on my scale with Kristen S. as far as favorites go. This is probably my least favorite of her products, and I still don't hate this. I just think it needs a little more oomph to it, a little more moisturizing, and yeah, but otherwise good stuff. If you're looking for some color depositing conditioner shampoo system that is very, very effective, check out the Kristen S. Super effective. You don't have to get this big boy. It comes in like 3 different sizes. They have a trial size that you can pick up over in like the travel section at Target. And then they have like a normal size, and then of course the giant one. It's just a good value with the giant one. Another little duo here that I'm just letting go because they started to smell weird. I think I've had these way too long. They were living in the hall bathroom for a while for guests. They were just some I had gotten in like a gift set or something on sale, and the occasional time that I would wash my hair in the hall bathroom, I would use these, and I finally decided to try to use them up, and they just started kind of smelling a little off. You know, they just didn't smell as good as they used to. Now, I think these are a great shampoo and conditioner otherwise. They were just really old. It's very nourishing. I think these have great slip. They make your hair feel clean, hydrated, all around enjoyable products. I'm holding this one upside down. This is the Garnier Whole Blends. This is like the only thing I like from Garnier. I'm not a Garnier fan otherwise. I hate the smell of their normal products. I don't think they work very well. But their Whole Blends line is really nice, especially the Honey Treasures. I really enjoyed the smell of this when it was new. It's that very, comforting, warm honey smell. And this is very, very moisturizing, very conditioning, loving products for the hair. And I would probably repurchase these. I wish I hadn't have let them sit in the other bathroom for like a year and get weird. Or probably longer than a year, probably 2 years they were in there that I just forgot I had them. They were just like some backups. I think I had gotten like a buy one get one or something on these that I had extras, so I put a set in there for when we had company or anybody needed to wash their hair when they're over. You never know. And yeah, I really did like them though, and would definitely repurchase it. They just got old, and I did try to use them up though, and I think they did really good on my hair. Now that I am wearing my hair curly wavy, they did fine. They were definitely agreeable to my hair and kept it happy. All right, one more conditioner here. This is the Heya Mayo Nutrition Pack from Tony Moly. My friend Lila gave me this. She had bought 2 of them, so she gave me one of hers, and We were talking about needing something very moisturizing for our hair. I have dry hair, she has dry hair, we both have fine hair. And surprisingly, this works great on fine hair. You just make sure you rinse it thoroughly. This is a very hydrating product. It gives nice slip, makes your hair feel so soft and so moisturized. And what was funny is I think Sabrina, I watched a video from her where she tried this out and she hated it. And she has thick, dry hair. And I was like, you would think she would like it. Now, I thought it was a great product. Did good for me. Would I repurchase it? Yeah. The only complaint I have about it is that it doesn't smell very fragrant. It smells very medicinal. Like, there's no fragrance to this at all. It smells like an unfragranced conditioner. I didn't enjoy the smell, but it doesn't linger. You don't smell it in your hair afterwards or anything, but it is so hydrating. I would use this like after I did like a clarifying wash. This was the conditioner I'd go in with afterwards, just because I feel like it gave my hair so much oomph and so much love. This is made with egg yolk and shea butter. It's for dry and damaged hair. Good stuff. I think if you have curly wavy hair or dry hair, you would enjoy this as well. And if your hair is fine, or well, for anybody, I'd recommend just making sure you rinse it thoroughly. Product, I love that it looks like mayonnaise. It cracks me up the way the bottle looks. My husband got a kick out of it. I kept joking with him about putting it in the refrigerator to see if we could trick our friends with it. Just as like, here, you want some mayonnaise for your sandwich? And then be like, wait a minute. I think it's such a funny like gimmick or funny little thing that a lot of brands are doing. I think is it just Tony Moly doing it? I think there's a few other brands that are doing this, that are making stuff look like deli products. Like there was the bologna mask. There was the ketchup lip mask. Like, I think it's funny. Just because I have a weird sense of humor and I think things involving lunch meat is funny for some reason. But anyways, yeah, good conditioner. Okay, and then I have a leave-in conditioner that I finally used up. This is the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Link Snow Haircut Leave-In with fine castor oil and vitamins. Helps seal split ends and reduce breakage for long damaged hair. This is nice. It's a good leave-in. It's not too heavy. It moisturizes really well. Definitely didn't mind it at all. Would I repurchase it? I'm not sure, because I'm really enjoying the leave-ins that I've been using recently for wavy and curly hair that kind of help encourage curl. And however, I think this one is a nice leave-in option. And you know, I would buy this again. I think it did a good job. But yeah, I've got so many leave-ins at the moment that I'm working through, so who knows when I'll buy another one. Who am I kidding? I'm going to buy another one. But I'm on that quest, like trying out new leave-in products and finding ones that my hair really likes. But this was a good one, and I would recommend this, especially if you have long hair that needs a little extra love. Having that castor oil in there is really good for your hair. Castor oil is one of my favorite ingredients. My hair loves castor oil. I buy just the straight Jamaican black castor oil, and I use it as a hair mask, like as a pre-wash hair mask. Good stuff. Good stuff. I swear by it. I put it in my lashes. I put it in my brows. Love it. Okay, another thing I have here that I'm just decluttering because it's really, really old. And I don't know, I don't feel like it did a whole lot for me. This is the Smoothing Liquid Pearl Luminescent Serum from OGX. I mean, it was alright. I like the shampoo and conditioner. I went with this line. But I don't know, this just, it's okay. It just not my favorite serum, and it didn't wow me. And yeah, I'm not gonna use it up. So I was like, you know, let's just go ahead and let this go. We haven't touched it in a while, like a long while. Another product from Kristen S. The only reason I'm decluttering this is because the pump on it broke. This is an air dry mousse with sea salt, wave encouraging, texture building, non-sticky, time saving, and light hold. This is a fantastic product. I love it. But the only thing, the stupid pump on it broke, and the foam isn't coming out, and it's now just liquid. And it just I can't get it in my hair because it just spills everywhere. However, I did really like this. It gave my hair really good volume, texture, wave, that I could truly just air dry my hair and not even fool with doing anything, and have really nice, not frizzy, wavy hair. And yeah, I would repurchase this for sure. I picked this one up on clearance, but they still sell this at the store. Like, you can get this at Walgreens or Ulta. And I thought it was great. And it's a shame that the pump broke because this thing is almost full. Next, we have a mousse that I just didn't care about. It didn't do nothing for me. This is the Suave Firm Control Boosting Mousse. I don't even know why I bought this. I bought this like a long time ago, and I don't even know why I did. It does nothing for me. It didn't do anything for volume necessarily. It didn't do anything for helping with my curls. Nothing like that. So it's just kind of a meh, don't bother product. And yeah, I'm letting it go. And good bit in here still, but I don't know anybody who's going to use it either. And it was just very, very unimpressive. And I think Suave can make some great hair products. They have one of my Holy Grail products, in fact, the thickening cream. I love it from them. But sometimes their stuff's just kind of a miss. And this is just a very basic blah mousse. This from Tresemme. This is a volumizing thickening spray. This is a really cool product. It's kind of a mix of a hairspray meets a thickening spray. It doesn't have any powderiness to it. It's not like a texture spray. It's kind of a wet type of product. It's kind of weird, but it does work pretty well. It's nice kind of in the root area. You shake well and spray on the roots to add lift, or mid-lengths to ends for texture. Can be used on wet or dry hair. I enjoyed it. I used it up. So yeah, would I repurchase it? Probably if I saw it at the store. I haven't seen it on the shelf. I don't know if they still make this, but if I saw it at the store, I would repurchase it because it is quite nice. Next, we have a texture spray from DP Hue. This is the Color Fresh Dry Texture Spray. This one has quite a lot of hold to it and a lot of grit. Not the worst by far. It's a very effective texture spray. It will give you some definite volume. There's a little bit left. Yeah, it has a really nice fragrance to it. Really good oomph. Like, look at that. This was some good stuff. I really enjoyed it and would definitely repurchase if I come across it somewhere when I was out shopping. I believe this is available at Ulta. I'm not 100% sure. But they sent me this and I tore through it pretty fast and really like it. I think I got a couple sprays left, so I'm going to go put this back on my cart. I don't think it's fully empty yet. But another one I did use up, speaking of texture sprays, this is the Heritage Magic Spell Texturing Spray from Mindy McKnight. This has a beautiful scent, by the way. And you can get this at Walmart. It is very affordable and fantastic texture spray. It gives you a little bit of hold, the texture, the volume, all the things. This has become my go-to one. And I tore through this can of it as well. And I love it. I love a good texture spray. And this one has just that right amount of grit and a little bit of hold to it where it doesn't make your hair feel gross. And I like that it is curly hair friendly, like curly girl friendly. It is free of like all the things. It is free of SLS, SLES, phthalates, parabens, silicone, gluten, aluminum, mineral oil, color safe, cruelty free, and vegan. And I think it's a great texture spray, and I have already repurchased. That's how much I liked it. But yeah, good texture spray there too. Sadly, this next product. This is the Dove Care Between Washes Dry Shampoo. You guys know this is my holy grail if you've been watching my Empties and Favorites videos. It's recalled. They have recalled these because of something being carcinogen, a carcinogen when it hits the air. So I can't remember. Tati did a whole video about dry shampoo recalls, and this was one of them, sadly, that was recalled. So I will no longer be purchasing or using this, obviously. But, yeah, this is my last bottle. I loved you so much, and you betrayed me. This was my favorite dry shampoo. Even though I haven't really been using dry shampoos as much since I started doing my hair wavy curly and just sticking to that more, because I haven't felt the need for them as much lately. Like, I feel like my hair hasn't been getting as oily as quickly. I think it's just because I've been taking better care of my hair and using better products that my hair doesn't get gross and oily feeling as often. I usually would go through one of these once a month. This one I've had like 3 months before I went through it because I just feel like my hair has been behaving really well and not feeling dirty. I don't know what that is about. There's something to this whole taking some of the advice from Curly Girl method, even if you have straight hair, with like just focusing on cleaner hair products and better quality ingredients, I think has made a huge difference in my hair. And just doing those just being a little bit kinder to my hair, less heat and all this stuff, that my hair doesn't get nearly as oily and funky feeling like it would before, where I feel like I need the dry shampoo every night and every day or whatever to freshen it up. The texture spray I've been using from Heritage has kind of taken its place. But yeah, sadly, this is a no more product for me. We had a good run. We really did. You were my holy grail. And I'm still sad though, because I just liked having one of these around just in case I needed it. But, you know, I might check out some of the powder options that Tati recommended and some other girls in the curly community have recommended for curly hair that are a little bit more clean ingredients. I think that Baptiste is still available though. It wasn't every single dry shampoo recalled, but it was quite a few of them. Alright, and last couple things for hair here. We have a hair mask from Cantu. This is the Deep Treatment Mask. This is for natural curls, coils, and waves. Strengthen and restore with shea butter. I love this mask. This is something I do after a clarifying wash that I do maybe every couple weeks, once a month. It depends on how my hair is feeling, how build-up-y it's feeling, how often I clarify. But this is a great mask. I've enjoyed quite a few products from Cantu. They're extremely affordable. This retails for about $1.50 for a pack of this, and I can get about 2 to 3 uses out of one packet here. And they do put them on sale occasionally at Walgreens, where it'll be buy one, get one half off. It's fantastic stuff right here. I do believe they also sell it in a tub. And this does a great job of just restoring your hair after a good clarifying wash where you're getting all the junk out of your hair. This is great for just adding that moisture back in, giving it some good love, and this was one of my favorite ones. This has shea butter, coconut oil, avocado oil, almond oil, jojoba seed oil, olive oil, macadamia seed oil, mango seed butter, carrot seed, grapeseed oil to penetrate deep into hair shaft for intense treatment, repair, restore, strengthen damaged hair. And you let this sit on your hair for 30 minutes, and yeah, fantastic stuff. Definitely will revive your curls if you're having some trouble with your hair just being frizzy, not wanting to go into its curl clumps, its curl family as well. Things are just not working out. It's usually because you need to do a good clarify and a good mask, and that will solve most of your problems. And this is definitely one of my favorite masks. And I used up a hair oil here. This is a L'Oreal Advanced Hair Care New. This is not new. Extraordinary Oil Lustrous Oil Serum. Instant Shine, Silky Touch, Lightweight, Non-Greasy Leave-In Treatment. This is a really good one. It's affordable. You can get it at Walmart or wherever. It's a little bit thicker, but a couple of pumps does just fine. You don't have to use a whole lot of this one, and you get a generous amount of product in here. It took me forever to go through this. I've always been a fan of hair oils, whether my hair is curly, straight, wherever. It's always something I've gone to. And this was a great one. It really did work well in my hair. It is a bit of a thicker consistency, a little more oily, but it isn't greasy. It does absorb into your hair really well, and I think it did a good job, and would probably repurchase this. I'm on a kick right now of trying out different hair oils. And another hair oil that I used up that I have heard rave reviews about, and I mean, it's alright. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't spend the money for it. And that's the Virtue Healing Oil. I've heard people saying that this is like their holy grail, and it's alright. I mean, I used up this little guy of it, and I used it pretty regular, and it took me a while to get through this little dude. But it's alright. It's just kind of a dry oil. I didn't feel like it did anything miraculous for my hair. I used it mostly just to scrunch out the crunch in my hair and on my ends. But it's fine. I just don't see myself purchasing this for the price point, because I do believe this is a rather more expensive hair oil. And if I was going to buy an expensive hair oil, I'm probably going to go for that Orbe one that smells so good that everybody raves about. But I'm really liking a lot of the ones I'm using at the moment. So I wouldn't go out my way for this one. But if you get your hands on a sample, it's worth trying, because it's nice. And it really doesn't weigh your hair down. It doesn't leave any texture in your hair at all. It's a very dry oil, which I do prefer over the more oily hair oils, if that makes sense. I like the lighter kind of dry oil feel. Yeah, like I said, it's expensive. And there's a lot of great hair oils you can get at the drugstore for more affordable price points. But that being said, this wasn't bad. I don't see myself spending the money on something, a hair oil so expensive, you know, when I can find them at the drugstore that work just as well for me and also have that nice texture that I prefer. In this economy, girl, we're not buying expensive hair oil. If I ever did buy a high-end hair oil, it's going to be that Orbe one. That's the one I want. Okay, one little thing for hair that is left over hanging out that I'm just getting rid of, and that is these. I picked these up a long time ago. These are terry cloth scrunchies that you're supposed to use to go to sleep in, to soak up the water in your hair. They're made of like that microfiber towel. This is from Kitsch, and one thing, I don't like how tight it is. I feel like my hair gets tangled in it for one thing, so I don't even want to use it just as a scrunchie, period. And I don't think it worked very well, and it's really bad for you to go to bed with your hair wet. It's not good for your scalp. It can create bacteria on your scalp and itchiness and lots of issues. So it's really good. Don't leave your hair wet sitting like that and sleep on it, because it stays wet all night. That's terrible for your scalp. So that's another reason I'm not bothering with this anymore. And I just didn't like it. I feel like it pulled my hair. It was not comfortable to use, regardless if I was sleeping in it with my hair wet or not. Just to use it as a scrunchie, it was uncomfortable. It's just too, I don't know, it doesn't have enough flexibility to it. It just, my hair like cling to it. I don't know. I don't like it. I just don't like it. So I'm letting it go. I'm just going to put this in give to a friend probably. Just because I think somebody else could get some use out of it, maybe. And I have another one floating around here somewhere that I need to get rid of. Alright, and let's move on to some skincare. I know I had a lot of hair stuff. Like I said, I was cleaning out my hoard of hair products. I'm a bit of a hair care junkie these days. Okay, so I'm a beauty, hair care, skincare junkie, body care. I've just gotten into all the things. Oh, wait. Something spilled on this. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. Okay. Skincare. I used up, finally. I've been working on this for so long. This is the Murad Daily Clarifying Peel. This is a really nice toner or peel to use. It's a little bit harsh at first. Like, your skin will have to adjust to it because it is pretty potent. Like most Murad products, they are pretty potent, in my opinion. Like, I don't always agree with them. And this one definitely was a little bit at first, and my skin kind of adjusted to it. And after that, we were best friends. This thing was great. But this is an AHA BHA retinoid. I love that. And it's a dual phase. You shook it up and swiped it over your skin. It was good stuff. I enjoyed it. I think I like the Dr. Dennis Gross pads better that are a similar type of product, but this was good and I did use it very consistently. But I feel like the Dr. Dennis Gross ones, the little alpha beta peel pads that he makes, is a very similar type of product, were more effective, and I would probably purchase those over this, but this was nice. Okay, I used up a cleanser here. This is from Pure Lease. This is a Pineapple Bright Cleansing Gel. This is lovely. Very nice texture. Did a good job cleansing the skin. Smells nice. Has a kind of fresh, a little bit of a tropical scent to it, but nothing crazy. I liked it quite a bit. Very good cleanser. So if you're looking for one, Pure Lease makes a really nice one. And then I used up the Sup and Glory Glow Your Mind Cleansing Balm. This was a really nice cleansing balm. This might be my favorite one that's from the drugstore, or at a more accessible price point right now. You can find this anywhere Sup and Glory is sold, which I think is, I can't remember if Target carries Sup and Glory, but my local Walgreens does, and I pick it up from there. This has a very soft texture to it. It's like almost cushiony feel. It doesn't feel like a lot of the other cleansing gels on the market, or cleansing balms on the market, that are very firm and, I don't know, they're a little bit more firm. This one's very soft and very, very melty and kind of oily, and it feels really good on the skin. It does a good job removing makeup. Definitely a great drugstore option right here. I prefer it over the Clinique Take the Day Off any day. This one's great. I've tried a lot of cleansing balms in my day, and this one and the Colleen Rothschild are probably my number ones at the moment. I am testing out the CeraVe one. It's pretty good. But I just really like the soft texture of this one. This one has a very unique texture that I enjoyed. Okay, makeup. We have a little bit of makeup to talk about here. Well, not too much, but a little bit. Mostly brow products, so let's tear through those. I used up 2 of the Fill and Fluffs from NYX. Not my favorite product, but I was insistent on using these up. I think they are a little bit harsh, a little bit too thick, and too much product goes on with these. Like, they're just too much. Yeah, I didn't really like the formula of this much at all. They're just, I don't know, there's something about them. It's too soft, maybe that's what it is, and too blendy. And it's just really not what you want for a brow product. But it was a unique concept. I don't know why I have 2 of these. Oh, I bought one by accident. I accidentally bought one thinking it was a lift and snatch pen, and it was this. And I had already just had one in my drawer that I was use on occasion, but I made myself use these up on days that I wasn't doing makeup or something for like a video, just for a quick brow fill. But I find them very messy products that you kind of have to really clean up and be careful because they'll just get everywhere. So I don't recommend the Fill and Fluff from NYX, even though the shades were nice. They're just, I don't know, they're not good. They're just too messy. And something that I do highly recommend from NYX is the Lift and Snatch. I finally used one up. This lasted me so long. Like at least a year I was working on this one. And this is an ash brown. And it finally dried up on me. But it's such a good product. You can get those fine little hair-like strokes. It doesn't dry out. Just good stuff all around. Absolutely love the Lift and Snatch pens. So good. I actually have it in 2 shades that I can kind of even create some variation in the brow, which is a really good idea. But yeah, lasted me so long. Great little investment for under $10. I think it retails for like $8, $9. I don't know, maybe $10. Anyways, for the price point, it's fantastic and lasted me so long. Highly recommend. Has a very nice fine point on it. Great brow product. I've gotten where that's what I use my brow more than anything else, like on light makeup days or just every day. I just take that and the Thick It Stick It. I run the Thick It Stick It brow mascara through and then fill in the gaps with that, and I have my best brow days. And one more brow thing is the Instant Lift Brow Pencil from e.l.f. This is one of my old school favorites right here. Great little brow pen. It's a little messy and a little bit, yeah, it can get a little messy and a little bit harsh. You do need a light hand with this guy, but it's not nearly as bad as those Fill and Fluffs from NYX. And it's like a 99 cents, $1, or $1.50, something like that. They're very cheap at Walmart and anywhere e.l.f. is sold. They're incredibly affordable. And if you just need something to throw in your brows quickly just to fill in a little bit, these are really nice. And the shades are really nice as well. They have some nice undertones to them. They don't pull red or anything weird. They're good nuanced shades, even though it's a small shade range. They're nice and very universal. I like these a lot for just something, if I'm just needing something to throw in the brows really quickly, you don't want to go through the whole process. Another thing from e.l.f., we have the Dewy Setting Mist. This is a little too dewy for my personal preferences, as in it doesn't set my makeup. It just feels kind of sticky. But it's not bad. If you like that type of product, it's not bad. But it's just not my kind of setting spray. I much prefer the e.l.f. Stay All Night setting spray, or like the Natural Finish from Wet n Wild. I like this one a lot because it doesn't stay tacky on the skin, whereas this one does stay kind of sticky, but it does give you a beautiful glow. And so yeah, it's more of a personal preference thing. But other than that, it's pretty good if you want something that looks very glowy and not worried about longevity. And last little thing for makeup, I used up some more Kiss lashes, my favorites. This is Little Black Dress. I absolutely love that lash style, and I finally used a little tray of them up. So yeah, just thought throw that in there. And last thing that I'm just more decluttering, and some of these I did use up, and that is some nail polishes. I recently cleaned out and organized my nail polish, and I have quite a few that I'm letting go because either dried up, I'm just not into the color anymore, don't need them. So yeah, let's see. Let me kind of organize them by what's what. A couple of them from Essie that I've used up and emptied. These are my favorites. This is the Strong Start base coat, really good. Love this one. I also love the Rich Feeling base coat from Essie, very good. I feel like they do help your nail polish stay on a little bit longer. But yeah, these were definitely like a million times repurchased, as well as the Gel Setter top coat. This is a great top coat. Your nails polish will last a little bit longer than normal. On me anyway, my nail polish always chips so fast. I haven't polished my nails in like 2 months either. I don't know what's wrong with me. Liquid's got into me there. But it's been a while since I've actually polished my nails. However, this is a really good top coat. Love it. Repurchased a million times. It's the Gel Setter from Essie. I really enjoy their base coats and top coats. I haven't been disappointed in any of them yet. And then I have a bunch of polishes here from Sinful that have either dried up or I just don't use them anymore. Like the color, I'm kind of over it. But yeah, quite a few of these are just dried up and sticky, and they're not spreading very well on the nail. So I have quite a few shades here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What, is that correct? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 11 nail polishes that I've decluttered. And it's not that I dislike these shades anymore, it's just that they are dried up. So yeah, it's time to let them go. So I'll just give you a quick little look at which shades they are. I don't think we need to go through them individually. I'm really sad about this one drying up. I love this shade so much. This is from their little Naughty Nudes line they did. That was limited edition, and it's called Copper Feel. But it was just such a pretty, like, pumpkin-y brown, orangey shade with these gorgeous, like, iridescent glitters in it. It's such a good fall nail polish, and I hate that it dried up. Same with this one right here. Something spilled all over this stuff, and it feels gross. Also from their Naughty Nudes line, this is the shade Body Language. And it's a pretty brown with bluish green reflect shimmers in there. So pretty. So pretty. I loved it. And I have this shade right here. I don't like the way it looks on my nails, mostly. It just never looked good on my nails, so I'm going to let it go as well. But this is the shade Strike a Pose. It's just too light, milky. It just didn't look nice on, which was a shame. I thought it would be so pretty, but it just wasn't. And these two, I never wear purples like this. I just don't need it. I bought it for a particular little kind of cosplay blog post I did years ago where I dressed like Widowmaker from Overwatch and did a makeup tutorial inspired by her, and I had this for my nails mixed with, like, alternating with black, and I had like some spiderweb lashes. It was very cute. If I remember, I'll link that blog post in the description box. It was a long time ago. But yeah, this was just it's just kind of a flat purple. I have literally not reached for it since. And it's like a perfect LSU purple. I bet somebody I know might want this in spring. I mean, it's still good. It's not dried up or anything. Yellow one that just didn't perform well and mostly be kind of dried up. And then I have 2 black ones. This is a matte black and then a regular black. They're not super opaque, not great. I never use them. I much prefer the black nail polish from Essie, I think is the one I like. But they're alright. I think this one dried up and this one I don't need a matte black nail polish if I'm just going to put a top coat over it. So anyway, yeah, just letting those go. Just too many nail polishes. I had too many. I had a huge box full. So I'm just kind of trying to pare it down a little bit. That is all the empties for this go around. quite a few. I feel like I've been sitting here a while. And yeah, a lot of hair care. So yeah, I'll start saving up for next time. And yeah, let me know down below if you have any opinions, thoughts, comments on any of these products. Let me know how you feel about them. If you have any recommendations based on stuff I liked in this video, please also leave that down below. And yeah, I think that is all for today. I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye now.